We're also watching a C-suite shakeup playing out. Bloomin Brands, the company behind Outback Steakhouse and several other restaurant chains, has named Delta Airlines executive Michael Spanos as its new CEO. Now, Mike was the COO over at Delta. He does have some prior experience in a little bit more service-facing brands that are outside of the aerospace. He was Six Flags Entertainment CEO, also had roles over at PepsiCo. So that is a potential area of overlap here. But you can see Bloomin Brands down over 3.5%. And that is perhaps given the fact that Mike does not have any sort of restaurant experience or casual dining industry experience on his resume, which could be a question mark for markets as to how he's going to play into the future of the company moving forward.
Yeah, Maddie, I think that is the exact question for markets right now as we are seeing this type of reaction. Remember, Bloomin Brands is a company that has been struggling as well as, not exactly disassociated with some of the more broader struggles inside the restaurant industry here over the last several quarters. But again, this stock year to date is off 37%. You can see it up there on the screen. Lots of questions about what it's going to take in order to get more diners back through the doors, in order to boost that traffic number that has been struggling for quite some time. The most recent earnings report that the company did have, their earnings missed. They lowered their guidance. Lots of questions about the future of casual dining industry, and especially at a time now and this was a few weeks ago, but since then we talk about the fact that we are continuing to see this weakening narrative play out. Not something to be maybe overly concerned with at this point, but obviously something that is impacting the consumer. We're getting more and more reads this week when it comes to the retailers that are reporting consumers pulling back on their spending. So all of this to say that it is a very tough setup for the casual dining industry more broadly. So I think that paired with the fact that Spanos doesn't necessarily have the experience within the industry specifically is causing at least a bit of a concern, at least initially. But we'll see whether or not he turns things around.
Yeah, really good point on the context, Seana, though.